Hi guys, I have this friend, her name is Athena, and she teaches me a lot about different cultures and races. I don't want to say that like I'm a racist, but I was born and raised in White Hicksville, Minnesota. I didn't encounter a lot of different races, cultures, so forth. Everybody was white as white gets in the Minnesota snowy winter and tried to tan in the summertime. And that was, I was born, raised, went to school, graduated. I think we had one girl who was African American, and she came in like my sophomore year. So my outer world experience, my culture experience, it's not very good. So when I moved here, I kind of experienced a little bit of culture shock. I thought that all cultures were, pretty much the same, did things the same way, had the same kind of like language, and there's a lot of slang terms that I don't understand that Athena has often had to translate for me or teach me what they are. So anyways, one day after work, Athena wants to go pick up her friend, so I was like, sure, I'll take you, I'll drive you to pick up your friend. So she gets me lost in the dark. Hi, Coda. In the middle of this town, and I would definitely call it like a ghetto. It was run down, it was very, very poorish, and it kind of scared me driving through it. So we pull up, Athena has me all sorts of lost and confused and turned around. I have no idea where I am. It's dark out, it's pitch black, it's the middle of winter, so it's, the sun set a lot earlier, and it's, 9 o'clock, and it's like midnight dark out. And she tells me to pull over, and I was like, okay. She's like, we're here, we're gonna pick up my friend. And I was like, okay. So, we're sitting there, we're waiting for her friend, she's texting her, and she turns and she looks at me and she says, do you want to get shot? And I was like, first thought through my head was, who asked somebody if they want to get shot? Like, do people just walk down the street and like, hey, somebody come out and shoot me because I want to get shot? Like, what? What kind of question is that? Do I want to get shot? Absolutely not. I don't want to get shot. And so I turned to her and I was like, oh God, I'm in a new town. This is a new job. This is a newer friend. And I look at her and I was like, no, why? Do you have a gun? Are you going to shoot me? And she's like, no, I don't have a gun and I'm not going to shoot you. And she's like, do you want to get shot? And I was like, no, why? Why would I want to get shot? Are you going to shoot me? And like I kept asking, are you going to shoot me? And she's like, no, I'm not going to shoot you. She's like, turn off your headlights. And I was like, what? Why do I have to turn off my headlights? And I'm thinking, like, going through my head is like, this girl's not my friend, she's crazy McCrazy pants, she's got a gun in her purse, she's gonna shoot me, she's gonna steal my car and take my purse, which doesn't actually have any money in it, so it's not really of any value, and my car is old, and she's not gonna get anything for it, and she's gonna be mad, and she's gonna come back and finish me off in case I didn't die the first time. And here I am having this heart attack, and she's like, Kelsey, shut off your headlights. And I was like, they don't shut off, they're automatic, they turn on with the car, I can't turn them off. See, look, I turn the lights back and forth and all it does is kind of flicker because they stay on with the car. And she's like, well, turn them off. And I was like, I'm gonna get shot, I gotta turn off these headlights. So I turn off the car completely and the headlights turn off and I was like, why did I have to do that? And she tells me that we're in a neighborhood where if you pull up, you stop your car and you linger there with your headlights on, you're either A, getting ready to do a drive-by and shoot someone, or B, you have a friend out there trying to steal something from somebody and you have the getaway car. And so you are basically asking to get shot because you're anticipating robbing or hurting someone else. So her friend gets in the car and I was like, can I turn on the car? And she's like, yeah, you can turn on the car, we can leave now. And I was like, but the headlights are gonna be on. Like, I have this fear in my head that if I turn on the car and I turn on the headlights, somebody's gonna come out and shoot me. And she's like, it's okay as long as you're driving away. And I was like, okay. And so then we had to explain to her friend in the back why I'm as white as a ghost, as if I'm not already a white ghost person anyways. And her friend just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And looking back at it, yeah, it's kind of funny. Little white girl from Whitesville, Minnesota comes down and has no idea about the world around her. And asked if she wants to get shot. Like, at the time I was having a heart attack. I was freaking out. I was like, no, I don't want to get shot. I don't want to die. I have lots of things I want to do still. I have family that I need to say goodbye to. And it turns out that, you know, I just learned a new lesson. Don't park in certain streets around this town with your headlights on. And if you're in cars linked to the headlights, then you should probably turn off the entire car. Anyways, end of story, end rant.